Okay, so day 10 is finally here. And one of the things I get from these juice fasts is that if you stick with it and you just keep putting one foot in front of the other and just keep juicing, just, you know, go with the time, eventually you get to day 10. You get to the last day of your juice. If you're doing a 30-day fast, eventually you get to day 30. I've done them. The longest I ever did was 40-day fast. And eventually I got to the day 40. And then you start to eat again. And actually, I'm not really enthusiastic about it. I am enthusiastic about, you know, eating initially, but I know that it becomes very mundane and it becomes like almost a burden and a monkey on my back. So I'm not really looking forward to it. And my plan is 20 days of eating and then another 10-day juice fast. I'm not sure. I think my schedule, I have to check at my work schedule, might be a little different, but that's kind of the way I've been rolling. And so I just want to talk about last night. I did pretty good with the juice. I did very, very well with the juice yesterday, except at night I was watching some training videos and I needed a little, I got up too early yesterday and I was a little tired. And I thought I got some prepared chai at Walmart, like some packets to have in the house. And I was actually looking for peppermint tea and they didn't have it. So I got the chai to have in the house. And, if it's in the house, I'll eat it or I'll take it. So I prepared a cup of chai to sit and watch these videos because it was going to be several hours. And I thought it would be so nice if I could just have a cup of chai and watch these videos. It's not that far off the beam. That's the wiggle room that I allow myself. So I did, and it was wonderful. And it just made the experience, rich. And then I had another one. That's the little, that was, but that again, it wasn't, too far off. I did not weigh myself this morning when I woke up. It's okay. It's just a process. I just get benchmarks. I forgot. I just went right to the juice. I had all this nice prepared green pineapple watermelon juice in the fridge, and I mixed myself up a nice breakfast juice, which was great. I had a little tea, and then this was a success this morning. Right before I got on here, I was thinking, I should. I'm a little hungry. I should have some chai, but I still had tomatoes to create tomato juice. I remembered I had a little tomato juice in the fridge. That kind of cut me off the path. So I thought, well, if I had a little tomato juice, it's a little early for me to start with my tomato juice, but I thought, no, do that instead of the chai. And I did it, and then I thought, look, why don't you just go ahead and juice up all the rest of that tomato stuff and peppers, zucchini, and carrots, and I didn't have any celery. And make a nice big my Bloody Mary mix. And here it is, my nice Dollar Tree sipping glass with a permanent straw. I really like that. I love drinking my juice from a straw. So I'm drinking that. And then the thoughts, once I'm satisfied, I'm not no long, most cases that'll cut me off at the pass and I'm good. So this is day 10. I still have lots of green juice in the fridge. I have, I think I'll be okay. I have the tomato juice. If I have to go out and get some more tomatoes for another tomato juice, I'll do that. And then tonight I'm going to start preparing my dehydrated flax, onion, tomato, herb, salt, coarse granulated salt on the top, crackers, which are very good. It's how I end my fast. Tomorrow I'll slice up an avocado, a little tomato, some onion. I have to remember to reserve a tomato for the top, a little salsa maybe. And that's how I plan on breaking my fast. And then I have a zucchini and a sweet potato. Later in the day, I'm going to have spiralized zucchini, sweet potato salad. And Gary brought me over a nice bunch of fresh asparagus from his garden. And I had to turn it down several days ago. I think it was like the second or third day of the fast, and he brought it over, and he was so happy to give it to me, and I just, and he didn't understand. I had hot chocolate that night when we were watching the movie, and we were watching a movie, and he doesn't understand why I can have hot chocolate, which is off the juice fast, or why I think I can, and why I can't have asparagus. And it has to do with the fiber. The trick of the weight loss with the juice fast, one of the tricks is that without fiber, the body starts to use the fat stores. As soon as you introduce fiber, that process stops. It's kind of like the way ketosis works. It's a little trick of the body. It's like you're you're using one of the mechanisms of the body for weight loss, one of the automatic mechanisms and signals that the body gets. No fiber, we're in starvation mode. We're going to use our stores. So, I had to turn down the asparagus before, but, he brought it over yesterday, last night, and it was just like, oh, yes. And that fresh asparagus from the garden, steamed up, nice and tender. Put a little lemon sauce on there, maybe salt and pepper, maybe just plain or salt and pepper. It's so good. Oh my. So that's it. I'm on day 10 now, and then I'll report tomorrow with, final overview for my 10-day juice fast, May 2020.